Fingers crossed that works. Welcome to tonight's GIRLYGAINS Nation call. I'm so freaking stoked for tonight's call. But I wanted to go through a few housekeeping items with you guys. First and foremost, if I can find my notes, probably not now. We are currently in 5-star diamond qualification again. Fun fact for you guys, so that's super exciting. This is a team goal and a team effort, which really means that we need to make sure that everybody is active, everybody's recruiting, everybody is building and creating that excitement within their own teams. And with that being said, if you guys did not check your email, please go check your junk email, because y'all received an email from me today talking about our weekly What is Coaching webinar that's going to happen every single Wednesday. So if y'all are like, oh, I don't know what to invite to, guess what? Y'all got something to invite to from now on. So I'm super excited for that. I just want to like, yeah, I'm just like on fire, you guys. I'm so freaking stoked for this call. This woman is so incredible. Please, 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 like, take your phones, unless you're watching on your phone, but put your phone on airplane mode and like upside down and like locked in a drawer, because you guys need to pay attention to this. Grab a brand new notebook with your pen and paper, because this is going to be amazing. I met this beautiful woman at NLC this year, and it was just like electric. I was like, oh my God, I need to be like best friends with her. And since NLC, she is officially a 6-star diamond coach, currently 8-star qualifying, and 1-star qualifying, I'm assuming in your second CBC. Yep, perfect. She's been coaching since May 2016, actively coaching since 2018, and actually coaching since 2019, which that's literally, that's my writing right there. Like, it's hilarious. We're on the same path, and I'm so excited because her team will officially be elite this Friday, which is so exciting when the elite report comes out. This is a goal that her team has been pushing for, as well as a goal that our team is currently pushing for, which is so exciting. Last but not least, if you guys have not checked out her podcast, you must subscribe to it. It's called Be You Unapologetically, and she just launched her t-shirt line, which I'm so freaking excited to support. But I want to hand off everything to you, girl, and I'm so excited to hear everything that you have to share with our team. And ladies, once again, toss your phone on airplane mode and let's just dive in, girl.
So I'm going to go ahead and preface a couple things. Number one, I am a full-blown mom. I have 2 of my kids at home right now, and I will probably have to be like, hang tight. You know, that's number one. Number two, my country internet is wonderful, and it may black me out, but I promise it always comes back. Number three, I am going to cuss. So if you have children, you need earmuffs. So what's so funny, whenever I hear other people like introduce me, it's like, when people meet you for the first time, it plays out in a movie in my mind. So what's funny is that like Brittany was on stage at NLC, and that's how I met her. And I am very much that person. Like, I decide who I want to be friends with. Like, I'm just like, hi, you're my friend. And my best friend, who is actually my coach, who I have ran my business with for quite some time, that's literally what I did to her. I just was like, hi, both of our husbands, it was my boyfriend at the time, her husband at the time, are on the fire department, and she was around and she avoided me like the plague. And I just was like, hi, I'm your friend. And she was like, fine, I guess. And I was like, okay, see you tomorrow. Come over to my house. And that's basically what I did with Brittany. I met her at NLC, and I don't even remember if I just like said anything at NLC in general. I may have, I honestly don't remember, but I do remember stopping her on the ship on our Success Club trip and was like, hi, I love you. I loved your story, and I want to be your friend. And she was like, okay. And I will tell you right now, that is hands down why I'm successful in my business. because I actually don't care what anybody else wants. I want to help them whether they want it or not. I'm a tough love kind of person, and I just give it to them straight. Like, hi, you need my spirit, you need my energy in your life, so you're welcome. And they're just like, ah. And then it's a little bit later, like, oh my God, you were so right. I'm like, I know, right? So that's really what I bring to the table with my coaches, with my team, with what I bring. If you guys do not know gemstones or personality types, I love Enneagrams. It's one of my favorite love languages to speak with. I am very fluent with them. I am a strong 3. Like, if you've ever met a 3 before, that was me. They made the mold from me. I cannot celebrate anything because I'm on to the next. I'm doing everything. I'm on the go. I'm the achiever, hands down. But I can tell you right now, the other thing is that I just want to bring joy to people. And it may be through tough love. It may seem a little extra, but at the end of the day, I know that I genuinely just want to help people. So I have been asked a lot lately, like, okay, what's going on with your business? Like, how has this happened? And I'm like, the thing is, it's that I'm not giving them tangible steps. I'm not having them check mark boxes. I am actually taking that off the table, and I'm like, but how do you feel? Like, what does it feel like to be you today? Is the you 1 year from now, looking back at how you showed up today, the things that you did, how you spent your time, how you spent your money, how you spent your energy, is that your best self? If you cannot tell me yes, you're doing something wrong. And I can tell you, when I decided to make that switch, that's how this changed. And I have been on the other side of the screen and listening to someone speak, and they're talking about their secret sauce, and everybody asks them, well, what was it? And they're like, it was a mindset shift. And you get so mad. You're like, you're lying. Just tell me what it is. And it's like, that's really what it is. I am not doing anything actually any different right now than I did before, except for I just decided I wanted it. I decided I deserved it. And I can also tell you, I took it to my team. I have been 5-star qualifying twice. Like, it's not like, oh my gosh, I got lucky and I got pink hair and I just became an elite coach. It's like, I have been here for 4 years. No, that's not it. But I can also tell you, I didn't make it a goal before. I will tell you, my personality and everything that I do is a decision. I started my fitness journey. I was a size 19, and I was just like, okay, I'll see what happens. I see what happens if I don't quit. So then I was just like, okay, I'm going. And my first 10 months, I lost 70 pounds. And I was like, okay, it was kind of like Forrest Gump. If I've come this far, now what can I do? So then I was like, I guess I'm going to do the Beachbody Classic. So then I did the fitness competition, and it was just like, okay, well, I've come this far. Now I might as well see what else I can do. And that's genuinely what I've been doing. But I can tell you right now, up until January of this year, I was doing it on my own. Yes, I was doing all the things. I was doing the vital behaviors. I was listening to personal development. I was doing all the things that I thought I was supposed to be doing. But all I was doing what I was told to do. I wasn't fueling my life with passion or purpose or giving anybody a reason to hit a goal. You guys, if Brittany had come to you and been like, hey, let's just be 5-star, you'd be like, well, good for you, but get it done yourself. It comes down to, why is it important? What is it that it means? What does 5-star get you? And so many people don't get it because they don't see how it benefits them. And they're like, what's in it for me? And it's like, what do you think? It's the belief that you can do something. If you can hit diamond, you can hit 2-star, you can hit 3-star, you could be elite. So the point of it is to give you the start of your belief train. If you are wanting to freaking run in this business, if you want to be here 1 year from now, diamond's a non-negotiable. Like, it is actually not a goal to me. It is something that you should be actively working towards no matter what. Because if you're not, what are you actually showing up for? Because you cannot tell me you're getting up every single day, doing your workout and drinking your shake to hit Success Club. You cannot tell me you're getting up every single day in hopes that someone decides to say yes. I can tell you, you do it because you believe it makes a difference. And if you are not putting this same gift that you believe in other people's hands, what are you actually doing? So I know, hands down, one of the biggest setbacks for people is the comparison mode. And it can be the comparison to the old self, like your old self. Or it can be the comparison of the coach's page that you go to every single day. I just want to see what she's doing. Why? What does that do for you? It does not bless you. Unless it's somebody on your team who is physically a success partner for you that you need to help be motivated by. Sister, quit comparing your life to theirs, because they don't get your successes and you don't get their struggles. Everybody's trauma is different. Just because someone struggles harder than you doesn't mean they deserve it any less. Just because someone has more benefits or a silver spoon in their mouth doesn't mean they get to be the winner before you. There is room at the table for all of us. But if you're busy getting stuck in the comparison mode, if you're busy asking, why not me? If you're busy asking, what's in it for me? You're missing the whole point of this business. The whole point of this business is to change the people's lives around you. Yours, absolutely, but you can do that. What if you took it beyond just you? Because let's be honest, you walk into a room full of people and you're the only happy person there. Where does your energy level go? It doesn't exactly. It does not stay up. It goes down. So why not flip the script? Why not be the one walking into the room that's leveling up? Why not walk in and be like, I need these people? So instead of recruiting like a boss, instead of trying to hit high success club numbers, instead of saying, I need SC20, I need SC40, sister, you need SC10 at the most. I am here to tell you right now, they do not care how much higher your SC numbers go. Because think of this, if you can get SC10 every month, that's 5 people. That's a tangible number of actual lives you can change, not just challenge packs you're selling, not just numbers that you're hitting, not just a paycheck you're working towards. If you would get 5 girls every single month that you actually knew their husband's name, what they do for their job, what their struggles are, what their successes are, you could actually celebrate with them and for them. And I can almost guarantee you, 1 year from now, you'll still have those people. Give those people your time they deserve versus trying to hit a rank. Ranks will come when you start taking care of your people. I get asked all the time, where do you find working coaches? You guys, the coaches I have, besides one of them, is new. Like, everybody that I have has been here. It is not like, oh my gosh, I got brand new people and everybody just decided to pop diamonds. I had one new coach that's a new diamond. Everybody else has been here. It was the belief that they could do it. And if you could get people who actually believe in this business, who actually believe that there is freedom with this business. You guys, I'm going to take you on a little, I will probably cry, but I'm going to take you on a little like struggle train that I've had to deal with. I have a very bad issue with money. Money makes me sick. I don't like talking about it, and it's not that I'm ashamed of it. There have just been so many times in my life when I didn't have it that now that I do, I'm scared. So I quit my full-time job in January 2017, and I did it before I was ready, but I did it because I believed I could make this business happen. You guys, I quit my job when I was making $250 with Beachbody. Like, FYI, that is not a full-time income, so don't you dare try and do it, because it was very stressful for my marriage. But I can tell you right now, I believe that this was possible. And I don't know if you're a visual person, but the only way you're going to be able to get where you want to go is to visualize what it's like to get there. So we have big goals. I don't have the whole debt-free goal thing. I don't have that. That is not a dream of mine. I want to be able to have nice shit. And if I can pay for it in cash, great. If not, I don't care. Like, I want to be able to enjoy the things that I have. My husband works super, super hard. And my goal is also not to bring him home. But my goal is to be able to provide for our family where we're not stressing. And I have always had a very nice vehicle. And my husband has always had a shit vehicle forever, like forever and a day. And right now he's upstairs cleaning out his truck because we're getting ready to go buy him a new truck on Friday because we can. And whenever he called me, he was like, I found a truck that I like. And whenever it was like, not even, I was on my team retreat. And I was like, if you like it, then buy it. And so we went and we test drove it yesterday, and he found another car that was a shit car, honestly. It was one that we could have just bought. And he's like, I could always get this if you want me to. And I'm like, there's no reason for us to downgrade because we're never going back. I'm never going to be that person that has to scrape for my car payment again. I want to be able to gift this. Like, this is what we're able to get. And so we're going and picking it up on Friday. I can tell you right now, I've been writing that same dream down, that we get him a new truck for 1 year. I wrote it down before we made good money. I wrote it down before I knew I was going to get, I was a fucking diamond last year, friends. I was a diamond. I hit 1 star with 2 different people, my husband for 3 weeks and another coach for 3 weeks. That's how I was able to lock in 1 star. And then it got me to NLC. At NLC, at a table, while I was in the middle of a training, I started a group chat with my girls who are currently working. And I sent them a message. I said, we're fucking doing this. I don't care if you want it or not. This is what I'm telling you. You can do this. And I'm here to tell you, I'm here to drive this train. Either you're off or you're on, and let's go. And we hit 5-star qualifying in 4 weeks after that. We dropped it. But then we came back right after Summit. I walked Summit as a 3-star. I left that month 5-star qualifying. And then it was 6-star qualifying, then 7-star qualifying, then 8-star qualifying. It had nothing to do with how I was teaching differently. I was just breathing belief in them in that this is possible. Maybe you need financial freedom. Maybe you want to be able to leave your job. Maybe you want to be able to spend more time with your husband, or you want to spend time with your kids. This is me telling you, it actually doesn't matter. It just has to matter to you. You have to believe in what you're fighting for. You have to want this just as bad, not just because you think you're supposed to be a diamond. You think you're supposed to hit Success Club. Because I can tell you right now, I will go ahead and speak for Brittany. She does not want somebody who's check-marking boxes. She wants girls who are ready to run so fucking fast they cannot wait to take a string of women along them, beside them. Because they believe in this so much, they're ready to make it happen for the other people's lives. Since I have become a full-time coach, I have had 2 of my girls leave their full-time jobs. I'm working on my 3rd, and I guarantee you I'll have my 4th by the end of the month. I believe in this more than anybody that I know. But I can tell you right now, we had our team retreat this last weekend. We had Kim Fitzpatrick be our call, and it was life. And she said, I need you visualizing, what are you waking up December 25th as? I've had really big goals in my mind, but not big goals out loud. And I wrote down what my big goal was. And I was bawling and I was crying because I can visualize, I know I'm wearing a white sparkly dress when I walk that stage. I know the background is pink. I know the girls who are standing there beside me, and I know the song that they're playing is This Is Me. I already know it. And I wrote it all down. And then we put it in a pile. And she had someone else read her goals. Have you ever had somebody read your goals back to you? I've never believed that I am the top coach until this weekend when I wrote down those words. I am Team Beachbody's top coach, 2020. I'm calling my shot, and I'm gonna make it happen because I believe that I can. I believe I have girls that believe in themselves, and I can tell you I'm top coach because of the one reason is I want to have so many girls who believe in themselves so much they can't help but want their girls to be diamonds, their girls to be 5-star diamonds, their girls to retire their husbands. I want to be able to gift their family the happy mom, the confident wife who takes off her clothes with the lights on. I want to know that I am able to gift these families that confidence. So when you ask me why it's so important to be 5-star and 6-star and all those accolades, that's not what I'm fighting for. They're happening because I'm fighting for my belief. I'm not chasing qualifications. I'm chasing my freaking dreams, and it's happening before my eyes. So the next time you're writing down these big goals, the next time you're writing down, maybe your goal is superstar. I'll be proud of you if you get it, but I need to know, what does it mean when you hit it? What does 15-star diamond actually mean to you? Because it can't be for the rank. It can't be for the accolades. It can't be for your name up there, or it can't be for that fucking white jacket that we all want. You are so much more than that. I have a question. Instead of chasing 15-star for the white jacket, why don't you chase being a successful brand that creates her own fucking clothes? What about that goal? Because this right here is your gateway for the rest of your life, friends. I can tell you, the one thing that's going to set you apart from the rest of the coaches in the company is having heart and fire and passion instead of just check marking boxes. So as I wipe my snotty nose, I knew I was going to cry. Does anybody have any questions or concerns or anything else? I can give you tangible tips. I can tell you what I do. I breathe fire and passion. And that's what I've said 15 different times on every single call. That's how I'm here. Because I'm not giving in to the check marking boxes. I am breathing life into my girls. And they're not falling short whenever they're not hitting these accolades they're chasing. Because they already believe they deserve it.
Well, all right, I'll just cry the entire time. Girl, ladies, I don't know about you right now, but I'm speechless. The thing that is so similar with us both is knowing that we're in 5-star qual, and that's just the tip of the iceberg, you guys. Truthfully, I see, I voiced it to you, our team as an 8-star diamond team by the end of the year. And that's not because I want something flashy and a jacket. It's because I know you guys are playing fucking small. That's it. All of you guys who made up fucking excuses in August and September already, who are oh, I can't hit Success Club, I can't help 3 people. Are you kidding me? This woman is buying her husband a freaking truck after putting literally 1 year of hard-ass work into her business. Yes, she did work beforehand, but guess what? She put in hard work for 1 year. She was a diamond coach this time last year and is an 8-star qual right now because she got out of her own damn way. And I'm wondering who's leveling up with that. And, I don't know, if you guys have questions, feel free to ask them. I know we only have a few more minutes with you. Cassie has a question for you.
Yes. How did you I have coaches that totally want to do the business, but it's hard for me to breathe into them what is possible financially when I feel I haven't made the financial goals obviously that I want to. So how do I express to them what it can be if I haven't reached that yet?
Well, it's because you need to believe that you're already there. I need you to show up you're already getting $40,000 paychecks every month. And I know it's but I want to be able to give them tangible stuff. I want to be able to give them X, Y, and Z. Break it. If they're that worried about how this works, break it down as the potential. Break it down that we have 4 sources of income with Beachbody. So break it down for them okay, fine. If every time you sell a coach, I'm sure it's different in Canada. Cassie, you did not sound like you're from Canada. No, okay. I love you, Brittany, but you totally are a Canadian.
Nebraska.
Okay, so every time you sign a coach, $50. I don't know what you guys do, but I do not sign anything but discount coaches. That's all I do. And does that rob my joy from Success Starter? Possibly, but also it makes them have belief in the game, and I have way less cancellations for my own sake. So break it down okay, well, this is what the possibilities are. If you sign a coach, you get this amount of money. If you're a 2-star, this is the kind of bonus you'll get quarterly. If you're a 5-star, this is the kind of bonus you get quarterly. If you have team cycle bonuses, every time you do this, it's around this amount of money. If they are worried about the tangible things of the money, number 1, I should be a little worried is the first thing. But number 2, break it down of how it's possible. And the other thing is you need to quit putting energy into numbers and energy into belief. So if you put energy into I've been this, I have to have my volume X amount of dollars, X amount of this so I can make this much money. and I fall short every time. The weeks that I don't pay attention to that are the weeks that I make the most money. And I am giving that to the universe. I know it's because I am not here to make a paycheck. My paycheck is made because I'm here. I'm here making a difference every single week, no matter what my volume is like. So I think it comes down to like, why is money important? What will this financial freedom do for you? What are you able to do? How are you able to spend more time with your kids or your family? Or if you're able to pay student loan debt, like what is it that's so important about the money? Then give energy to that. Then the money will follow. But if you worry about like, I have to sell 3 challenge packs and that's $150 and then I'm able to be cycled at least twice and I'm an Emerald, so there's $14. That's like, that exhausts me. But if I can put into like, if I make X amount of dollars, this is how I'm going to feel. That means I have helped this amount of people. Does that make sense? Okay. Also, you have 2 girls on here who look the exact same, and I have twice been like looking. Megan and Celine like look just alike, and I have been like, am I seeing double?
On my screen, you guys are on top of each other too, and it's tripping me the F out too. I'm just like, oh, she's on double. Like, I don't know. You guys are soul sisters that don't know it yet. P.S.
That's so funny. Does anybody else have any questions? I mean, like, it's not like I kind of put it all out there anyway, so it's hard to ask a question when I'm just like word vomit everything anyway. I have no secrets. No secrets. I had a corporate call and she was just like, I just need to know, like, tell me what you're doing and how is this going to be like repeatable? And I told her, you know, like I go on tangents. I bring my heart. I speak my tough love. So then when I get people who sign on with me, it's not a surprise. It's not a surprise that I'm doing all of this. And she's like, but how is that like, how can you rinse, wash, and repeat that? And I'm like, well, easy. They're doing the same thing. They're getting in their stories and they're being passionate and they're bringing fire and they're attracting people who want passion and fire. You know, so this is the way I look at it. There are 2 types of coaches, old teachers and not. That's how I look at it. Because basically, if you're an old teacher, you're going to attract nothing for the most part but emeralds, people who just tell them what to do, they'll get it done. They'll figure out a mathematic way to make it possible. That's great for you. That rattles my brain to the point where I'm like, this is not enjoyable. I want to just have fun and make it happen. But the funny thing is, we're both successful. So there's no right way to do this. You just literally have to pick your lane and drive in it until you need to turn. Like, quit worrying about what Susan Joe's doing. Quit worrying about how many this, that. That has nothing to do with you. It has to do with how much work are you putting in. If you look back 1 week, 1 year from now, did you show up on Tuesday night as your best self? Did you spend your time as you should have? If the answer is no, there's only one way to fix it, and that's you.
I love it. I have a question for you. Is how, as a busy mom with multiple businesses and life always happening, because it does, how do you deal with hard days and hard times in your life, but still show up not only for your business, but your podcast, your clothing line? Like, how do you do that? Because I know I'm going to say all 13 people on here have had hard days and hard struggles and are currently going through a season. How do you balance that?
So I don't ever feel like I balance anything. I pick what needs me right now. So like the other day, we're on 6-star qual like the last night, and we have a blended family, and my daughter's dad canceled and was like, I just can't take her tonight. And I was like, cool. It's exactly what I wanted you to say. So it was like, but I had to give her my time. And I just kind of like preface it with her, like, listen, mommy will lay in bed with you in 20 minutes, but give me 20 minutes. This is what I'm going to do. So those are kind of what I do for balancing mom life, work life. My daughter was just on here right beforehand, and I had to, bribe her with like, listen, I will be done at this time, and it is what it is. And my family has come to with like the realization of like, this is what I do. And I can always tell when my family's getting pissed off because they get real short tempered. And I'm like, okay, this is going to take the back seat for just a minute. I need one thing to always be known for your business. Wednesday night should really be the only night that you're really pushing like fucking crazy. Now, granted, if you push so hard the beginning of the week, then you shouldn't have to push on Wednesdays. Well, the fact of the matter is I'm a mom and I can't push hard every single night. If I do, I won't have a family, and that's not worth it to me. So Wednesday nights are guaranteed for my family. Like I just, after my husband's on ambulance call, so from 6 to 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, I am working and they know it. That just is what it is. But I show up with what needs me right now, like what blesses me. That includes when I say, are you showing up as your best self? I do not mean, are you showing up as top coach? I mean, are you showing up blessing those who are with you at that time? Monday nights, it's me and my kids, my husband's gone. I have to be a mom. I cannot be in my phone, blah, 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 going crazy. And the thing to remember is 2 things. Number 1, when you're making posts, no one knows you're making a post until you make the post. Quit being so fucking anxious and trying to make it so fast and get through it and get it posted. No one knows you're posting, but you're making yourself anxious. So that's number 1. And number 2, no one knows what you're dealing with if you don't tell them. And that goes both ways. So you can get on here and you can act like everything's picture perfect and it's great and everything, you could do that. You'll be exhausted. And you'll also attract people who are expecting it to be perfect. They're going to expect it to be easy. And then when shit gets hard, they're going to go running for the hills. So I'm a very emotional person, clearly. And I wear my heart on my sleeve. And I talk about that in my stories. If I'm having a hard day, you better believe I'm crying in my stories. I don't care. I had a freaking legit mental breakdown on one of my stories like a few weeks ago, and I had never had so many messages in my inbox. Messages of me too, girl. Me too, girl. I had so many conversations going because they could relate to my struggle so much more than my success. It's really hard to not want to gloat. When you've lived in a life of darkness for so long and you found the light, it's hard to not gloat. It's hard to not be proud. I get it, and I'm not telling you not to. But don't you dare forget to drag in your demons, because the people who are watching you aren't on the top of the mountain like you are. They're down in the valley wondering why the fuck you're always standing on top of a mountain. How come it never rains up there? How come she's only got sunshine? Because they only know the rain. So it's your job to remind them that you do suffer too. There is no balance. There is no perfect time. And I need you every single day. If it's a bedtime routine that you have, I'm sure you have a morning routine. How many of you guys do like a reevaluate of your day every night? Like that's what I do. Write down 5 things that you're proud of that day. And that's your time to reflect. Did you show up as your best self today? If the answer is no, fucking fix it tomorrow. Like you get every day. So, don't dwell on yourself. And the other thing I think more than anything is when you're going through those valleys, you're supposed to go through those hard times, but don't you dare unpack and stay there. Don't you dare sit and wallow. Don't you dare turn on sad music, because how many of us who are having a shit day turn on sad music and wallow? It's like we just are honestly feeding it to ourselves. I'm like, if that food makes you sick, quit fucking eating it. And that's what it's like with your business and people and the energy you're giving yourself to. I had a real hard call. Brittany, I don't know if you saw the NLC video today with Joy, and she was I was cleaning my gym. Everything she was saying, I was like, I fucking had this call with my team the day before. And I did. I told everybody, I said, I need you on the call. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I got on there and I said, listen, sisters, I am fucking running. If you're not running, don't you dare hold me account. Like, don't you dare say I'm not giving you enough attention. Don't you dare say this is on me. This is 100% on you. I'm blessing and releasing you. If you want to come with me, then great. If not, this is not my place. I am no longer a buffet line. My energy is not for yours to take. Give it to me first and I'll give it back. And that's what you have to remember with your coaches. The coaches that you are, the person you're thinking of right now, the person you've been dragging, the person that you've been like, oh, but she wants to. Oh, but I knew but she'll. No, she won't. Quit. Because you're literally giving your energy away to somebody who's not giving it back to you. It is a boomerang. Don't you dare throw it out like a freaking Frisbee. That's probably what I would say. Long story, long.
That was absolutely perfect. And I was actually watching the 7-star to 9-star mastermind, I think it was, with Sydney Maurer, with Bonnie today. Bonnie said the exact same thing. She's like, oh, sweet. You're looking at that coach who's not hitting Success Club, but you know that they're going to be your next diamond. Sorry, ladies. I've already forgot your name because I'm working with those girls who hit Success Club 10 last month and showed up. Fun fact for you. And like this, this talk is literally what's happening after you sign off, because like that's what's happening, you guys. And the fourth quarter of your business. So if you guys don't know and you're brand new to the business world, the year's tossed into quarters. September and like heading into October is our last quarter. The last quarter of the year determines your success at the start of next year and basically till summit. My first 2 years of my business, I was asleep in October, November, December. I didn't do shit with my business. Last year, I dove all in. Guess what happened? January, February, and up to summit this year. Guys, the work you put in is what you get out. And another incredible point that you had as well, with that victim mentality, guess what, you guys? We all go through struggles. I know some of you are struggling right now. Guess what? So am I. Both ends of the family right now, total insanity. Do y'all know about that? No, because I know where I'm putting my energy. And if we post, and this is a huge thing on our team, because I used to post on my social, victim, 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 victim. Guess what? I attracted victim, 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 victim. Guess what? They're not in this business anymore because they couldn't handle it, because they're like, I thought it'll be rainbows. No, you need to post. Sure, I had a bad day, or I struggled with anxiety, or guess what? I had depression. Guess what? I had suicidal thoughts. You know what, you guys? Guess what? I put in the work and I showed up every single day to get where I am today. And that's something that you guys need to hone in on too. If you're just speaking to the victim, you're going to attract the victim. But if you're borrowing confidence from that future self, that girl who's that top coach, and you start posting as her, like this is my new sticky note. It says, how would 15-star Brittany Hielko do it? Right? I'm not showing up as like, ooh, we're a 5-star team, right? That's gross. Like level up. Like that's it, you guys. So I know you have to hop on another call. Does anybody have one more question? If not, I'll forward it to you. But like, girl, thank you so much. That was incredible. And guys, like, hang on for a couple minutes. But thank you for your time. I'm so proud of you. And
bye, sister. Good luck.
Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye, girl. Okay, how fire was that? Yeah.
She has so much energy, like personality, like light. I don't know how to describe it.
Absolutely. And like, guys, her podcast is a must. And you guys remember in the summertime when we did that, like, boot camp that talked like, hey, put $10 in, you have to be an active coach and your coach has to do it. Guess what? We got it from Kyra. Guess what got our team to elite this month? That. They just showed up and they helped each other. They poured into each other. And I think that is something that is so freaking powerful. And I had a mastermind meeting with all of our diamonds in our downline right before this call. And I shared with them a like kind of like tough love that I'm sharing with you guys. And it's exactly what Kyra said. I am sprinting right now. I am physically not ending 2019, not being an 8-star elite team. Like that's not even like an option for me. Like not like, you know, like Success Club 5s, like not hitting elite is not an option this year. But if our team right now decides not to show up, guess what? We won't hit it. And like, this is the reason why, if you guys checked your emails today or you saw in the junk mail, I'm running coach sneak peeks every single Wednesday night. Guess what? You guys just took time out of your Tuesday night yeah, damn well better do something that's going to return into your business and have people plugged into that webinar that's every single Wednesday night, because that's going to be a what is coaching and get new people, new blood into your business. And I just want to share with you guys is like, I'm sprinting to my goals. I have handheld in the past and I kind of let go, but I still kind of held on, and I still kind of like, I'm an empathetic person. I believe way too much in people who don't show up in my life. That has been a reoccurring issue since I was like 6, right? Like I've been burned my entire life by trusting people who don't show up. And guess what? I'm pouring into those people who are showing up. Jalen, Shanique, Bailey, Sam, those girls who have hit diamond, who are showing up all summer long and like pouring into their businesses. Guess what? I'm now pouring into them. And there's no reason that that can't be any one of you. But I am no longer holding your hand. Fun fact, I took time out of my day to set up those success pods for the emerald and above, the diamond, and then the new coach one. The one requirement in all 3 of those groups was to send in your daily activity tracker every single night. Not a single effing person has done it. Megan sent one in yesterday. That's it, in the new coach thread. Whether you are checking off the boxes or you're breeding belief into the business, however, which route you want to take that Kyra talked about, whether you're going to check off the boxes on this bad boy every single day, or you're able to work your business in another way, you need to get like a gut check clear. Because we had this conversation with coaches who were on our team last year. This last quarter is Stanley Cup playoff time. This is not like, oh, let's try it. This is Stanley Cup playoff time. This is make or break for your business this last quarter. Everything that you have learned in the new coach training, everything that you have learned from team calls, everything you've learned from the national wake-up call, you put into action now. You stop waiting for people to flow into your life. You make it happen. So my question to every single one of you that you're going to type in the chat, because there's like, 12 of us in here. My question to you, what are you waking up as on December 25th? Two star, 1 star, diamond, 2 star, diamond, 1 star. Guess what, babes? The roadmaps are there. To be a diamond coach, you need to know 12 people. And really, you need to know 8. But if you, guess what? You make diamond happen because that's, 8 people, and then you signed up 2 friends under your spouse account and your mom's account. Perfect. Now you go on to 1 star. You go build that spouse account. You do the exact same thing. Guess what? You want to open a second CBC, which is another Brittany. You hit up 2 star. Guys, there is nothing different between me, Sam, Cassia, Taryn, Megan, Kyra, Bonnie Engel, Lindsay Matway. There is nothing different between all of us and you. The only thing that's different is belief. And if you haven't wrote out that gut-wrenching why, that like, I want to buy my husband a truck. For me, I never want to have my gut drop every time I let my debit card go through the debit machine at the grocery store. That makes me physically sick every time I go to the grocery store and have to think, did I make that team bonus cycle this week? Right? What is that gut-wrenching why for you? Do you hate your job? Perfect. What day are you quitting? I didn't. I hated personal training. I was driving 2,000 kilometers every single week. I was spending 8 hours a day in a car. So in July, I set a date. August 25th, I'm quitting. Boom. August 26th, didn't show up to work. Make it happen, you guys. There's nothing different between any one of us. And I know that a lot of you, when I made that poll last week that said, what's the biggest thing holding you back in the business? 95% of people who actually put in the polls, they said belief in myself. Girl, go drink some Tony Robbins, Rachel Hollis juice. Go fire yourself the fuck up and go listen to YouTube. Stop listening to the news. Stop listening to the bullshit people on your social media that drain your energy. Unfollow them. I was living in a small community of people who were like, not going anywhere. Guess what? Don't follow a single one on social media. Not a one. Guess who was on my social media? Lindsay Matway, Rachel Hollis, Shalene Johnson, Gary Vaynerchuk, right? I've made my mind with the most empowering people that I could. The decision is yours. Every single one of you, I believe, is in those chat pods. If you're not, guess what? Message me and I'll add you in one. But you guys have that decision to make. Right now, we're in 5-star qualification. That's towards our elite goal. And like I said earlier, I think that's just like the top. Like that's just like bare minimum for our team. That video that I made like 3 weeks ago when we dropped from 5-star, that I was on my like stories and I was bawling my eyes out. And then Kayla made an incredible Insta story about how this thing has changed her life. I absolutely broke down. But you know what was crazy, you guys, that I haven't shared with you? I looked back today. We had 16 messages in my DMs from coaches in this like network, from like elite coaches, top coaches to like coaches I don't even know who they are. Messaged me and said, Britt, it's okay you guys missed 5-star this week. Guess what? We see you as a 15-star team. The fact that people that I don't even know are telling us we're a 15-star diamond team. Oh, babes, we are playing small. And I will play account. Like I'm taking full credit for that. That's not you guys. That's on me. So that's why I'm leveling my shit up. And I'm showing up every single Wednesday and I'm having minimum of 20 people in those What Is Coaching group every single week. Like I'm working my tail off to make this team massive, to make sure you guys are on an elite team this year because you deserve it, not because I want something flashy. I'm just so sick and tired of you guys not getting what you deserve. Because hands up, I'm trying to phrase this properly. Who's ever wanted something really bad and then didn't get it just because? Has it ever felt good? Ooh, this is a great question. Has someone in your life who was important to you ever told you that they were going to do something or show up somewhere and then didn't? How did that make you feel? Probably pretty shit. Bailey, shitty. Guess what? Oh my God, you guys, my leg is so dead right now. Oh my God, it's blue. Oh, that's not good. Okay, back to this. Why have every single one of you set a goal date for Emerald, for Success Club, for Diamond, for Star Diamond, and let yourself down? Every single one of you is either Star Diamond or Diamond Coach on December 20th or December 25th. Why are you going to let yourself down? My personally sponsored coaches, you all know that there is a Banff trip that all of you guys can qualify for. And guess what? like I think 3 people have out of a downline of 100 people, like wild. So my question to you is, when are you going to stop letting yourself down? When are you going to stop breaking those promises to yourself? Because that's when I got real with myself. Virginia asked me 3 years ago. Her team was going for 5-star elite for the first time. Okay. I was her 5th diamond. I had told her that I was going to hit diamond since August. And every week I didn't. Then in December, Virginia messaged me. She said, Britt, you have this week to hit 5-star elite, or else like we missed the goal. Literally the entire Just Keep Pushing team was weighing on me. I'm going to break it down. We all know that we need 12 coaches, right? I had 3. And I was our best shot for diamond on a Thursday. I decided that day that I was no longer going to break that promise. I got my butt to work, and I realized how fucking powerful this business is. I realized how freaking incredible this is. Everything that Kyra said. Everything that this business has given every single one of you. You guys think that you haven't earned enough money in this business yet? I think earning $50 is pretty amazing for like literally posting on social media and sharing that a shake helped you. And guess what? I decided to show up, and that Sunday, 3 days later, I was a diamond coach. Because I was done breaking that promise to myself, because I had people break promises to me. I had so many people break those promises to me. It's about showing up, you guys. It's about deciding to build that brand for you tonight. Stop hiding. Shine your light. Every single one of you. Enough with playing small. Who gives a shit what those people in that small town think of you? How freaking incredible is it going to be when you're standing on stage as a top coach and you have like 80,000 people cheering for you in a stadium packed? It's up to you guys. You get to draw that line in the sand. And I'm just going to say it one more time. I'm sprinting from now till the end of the year. And I'm looking for a team to show up. And I know some of you might get really scared and decide, you know what, Britt, this isn't for me, and I'm not ready to sprint. That's okay. But I'm not going to stay small because of that. I can't any longer. Like, I'm busting. I need to go, because my goals, my dreams, my passions are so much bigger than playing small right now. So I want you to take another look at that chat. 2-star, 2-star, 1-star, diamond, diamond, 2-star, diamond, 1-star. Fucking powerful. Now you need to go take some time, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I want you to map that out. Grab that diamond roadmap. Probably have like 4 right here. Oh, now I don't. Did I recycle it? No, it's somewhere. Map out your diamond roadmap. Get your ass to diamond. You know 12 people. Hands up, were there 12 people who watched your Instagram story today? Are there 12 people who follow you on Instagram? Are there 12 people who just text you over this last hour, or probably in like your text thread right now? Yeah. 12 people who live in the building you live in? You guys want to know what killed me? When my neighbor had a Beachbody box that showed up to her door with Transform 20, and I wasn't her fucking coach. You know I walked over there and I got a coach change. You bet your ass I did. Guys, your neighbors need to know that you're a coach. You need to know that you are strong and you are powerful. And guys, you just got to do it. You decide. So, I love you, but just go do the damn thing. If you haven't ordered that PD book yet that you're supposed to order because of all the chat threads say that you're supposed to order a book, go fucking order it. You haven't hit Success Club 5 yet? Guess what? Go do it. If you're in Ignite Your Leadership and you haven't hit Diamond yet, guess what your butt's doing tonight and tomorrow night? It's time to show up, you guys. We're a 5-star Diamond team right now. And like, let's make it 8. Let's go for it. Love you guys. Have an incredible night. Let's go. Peace and love, babes. Peace and love.